Eric Cope from Spanaway, Washington, leads them down to take green. Coming up to speed. Takes about a lap. 24-degree banking to turn 3 and 4. And down into the double dog leg, main straightaway. That's how they're running at better than 190 miles per hour, and already Nadeau's in trouble on number 9.
And Mark Martin picked up 5 bonus points for leading the first lap there. He was inches ahead of Derek Cope.
Jerry Nadeau in the number 9, the Melling car, is going to bring out a caution right at the beginning. Looks like he scraped the wall pretty good somewhere, or somebody tailgated him a little too closely. Hold position. Take your gander at what happened.
There's Jerry Nadeau right there. You see him right from the back there, losing the back of the car up into the wall hard with both corners of the car, front and rear.
Don't think anybody touched him. Don't think he got tail whacked on that, but
let's take a look.
Yeah.
This will tell the whole story right here. You can see the car dancing just a little bit. The back end starts to break loose. That was all done by just getting a little aggressive there and losing the back.
Let's go on pit road and get the story on number 9.
No left side damage. They're going to go ahead and change the right side tires. It's crinkled up enough.
Point on the racetrack. The racetrack is very racy.
Oh, trouble in turn 2.
Trouble in turn 2, exactly where there was trouble yesterday. And swinging around is Steve Grissom in his ride in that Caterpillar car. Back to the line they race. Show you what happened on the 96, Steve Grissom.
Grissom up against the wall with the back of the car. You see all the cars going down on the bottom part of the racetrack. He kept it high there with the brakes for a long, long time until Darrell Waltrip and these guys at the tail end of the field got by, and then he let her come down the racetrack.
Hey, crash out here and you just crash for a long time. It doesn't stop all that quickly, generally speaking.
Turn 2. 67 laps complete. 100. Caution is out. Yellow going down. Oh, what a break this is. For those cars that have just been in.
Everybody's burying in their line. Trouble. Steve Hart. You said he wiggled just a lap or 2 back.
This is what we had.
Gerald, nice job.
Come on.
Dick Berggren was talking about this number 1 car, Steve Hart.
That's him right there. Excuse me.
Wiggle,
a little loose.
way up
against the wall there. That wasn't that bad right there. A lot of people, when you come off that wide, you will do that. Let's look at him now. Yellow and black car. Wiggles, gets up towards Bobby Labonte there. Spins around. Now he's at the mercy of the court. Hard with the left side and across. You see the flaps on the roof there, keeping it from getting off the ground. Everybody behind him did a great job of dodging here.
Yep, Brett Bodine just snuck by. Darrell Waltrip virtually stopped on the racetrack in order to avoid that incident.
Here's what Jared saw.
See all the smoke in front of him.
Yeah,
everybody checking up, trying to figure which way to go. I'll take the high road, he says.
Spotters so important. Those guys talking to the drivers from the top of the roof here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Another angle.
Well, you see him under Bobby Labonte. He loses the back, and he really spins the car to keep from taking Bobby Labonte out. He would have got right in the left rear corner had he stayed like he was.
If he didn't hit Labonte in that left rear corner, he came awful close. Labonte was lucky with that deal. They come to the edge of the racetrack as well. They're right on the edge.
Got trouble.
Darrell Waltrip. Oh, Darrell.
Smoke coming out of both sides of the car.
112. Caution is out.
See Waltrip on the bottom of the racetrack. He's running in probably a lot of oil right there. The back of the car sails out a little bit. A guy that's been there before knows what to do. His brother's trying to get by and said, how much oil are you going to put out here?
Waves as he goes by, I'm sure. They haven't found it yet. Something of a dark horse in this race, but listen to this. 5 races in a row. The last
caution, trouble in turn 2.
Yeah.
Terry Bradbury in the wall. Last 5 races in a row, Terry Labonte has done better than the race prior to it.
Bradbury running well back in the field. He was 38. Hugging the wall, holding it right up there against it after he tagged it. Gave it a pretty decent hit, too. If you can stay up there, you're a whole lot better off than to try to float down across that track. Caution number 7 is on the track. It'll come out with lap 136. Back with you at Charlotte, North Carolina. Under caution, 8th one in the race. The most since 1988, when there were 10 caution periods in the 500-mile event. This latest, kind of serious over in turn number 2. It commenced when Dallenbach's number 50 rifled up into the outside fence, and it collected a couple more, and darn near collected Jeff Gordon for this thing. Here's the incident that brought out the 8th caution.
See Dallenbach lose the back of the car behind Rusty Wallace there. Gets into the outside wall. Benson, Rick Mast right up against the wall there in the yellow car.
That's 2 down, and I thought there was a 3rd car behind them.
Johnny Benson. Johnny Benson nailed the wall hard.
Yep.
Rusty Wallace in the 2 there.
You're riding with Dallenbach.
Dallenbach kind of wiggles there, gets into the outside wall.
Sure happens quick.
Rick Mast, vantage point.
Rick Mast hit pretty hard there on the right side of his car also.
Spots, and Earnhardt lost 6. So they're both deep in the field again. Oh, John Andretti's also hung on in the... Oh, Bobby Labonte just lost it. Wham!
Wait a minute.
Oh, Rusty. Oh, big crash.
Terry Labonte gets hit there by Ricky Rudd. You can see Mike Skinner there in the 31. Bobby Labonte had already gotten sideways in front of this bunch. They were just collecting each other. It's kind of like on a freeway where everybody just starts stacking up when trouble like that becomes a major problem in the corners.
I think the point you made about Wally Dallenbach when he was talking about the oil is key. That's that same area of the racetrack. Those are drivers that don't throw cars away. There's where it began. That was Bobby in first. Terry gets caught up. He went up into the wall. He slid up the track into it as well.
Yeah, Ernie Irvin was right there with the 18. You see Rusty's car just take off there.
Jeff Burton just appears to have touched Rusty Wallace a little bit, sent him along, but it seemed as if Burton kind of got through it without an awful lot of damage.
This angle will show you what happened exactly right here. Wow.
When the 18 went, the 5 went almost simultaneously. Another look.
There's your leader, Bobby Labonte, going down in the corner right here. Back end comes out on him, gets in the oil right straight across in front of Ernie Irvin. You can see the 18 in big trouble there, and behind him, everybody starts stacking up.
Alan Bestwick with Ricky Rudd.
Well, Ricky's car does not look nearly as pretty as it did just a few moments ago. What happened, Ricky?
Leader bonus for today. Nobody can touch him with the number he's led. And we've got trouble again in turn 2. Jerry Nadeau. Second time he's had difficulty today.
And trouble, turn 2.
Oh. 2 of them. Snarl.
Ernie Irvin's one of them.
Yeah,
I think Jeff Burton was also involved in 99.
Voice of the crew chief, Ryan Pemberton. See what happened.
Okay, you can see Trickle got into the left rear corner there of the 36, and you see Ernie Irvin with nowhere to go. They keep hitting each other as they slide down the racetrack here. Ernie Irvin really hit hard there, getting into the outside wall.
1993 winner of this event. Gets collected in the fence. Turns 1 and 2.
Trickle just went up the racetrack and nailed him. Certainly nothing intentional, just one of those deals.
Ready for the big news, guys? Some of the spotters are saying October showers.
Oh, no.
Yep, a few sprinkles. I told you, this thing's had everything. Here is the 1993 winner of the event. Ernie Irvin, thrashed.
This from Dale Jarrett's car. He was riding around on the apron, right under where it started.
That's Earnhardt and the 3 there going down on the flat to go by the 2 as they make contact.
Yeah, he's riding well down. He's completed 218 laps, so the leaders are at 274. Earnhardt in that big crash earlier down here in turn number 2 that took out so many. 11 cars were involved.